Hi, family, how are you? Welcome to another meditation for the preparation to the Holy Nada event that is coming soon. So, today we're gonna align with the energy of the Sagittarius new moon. That personally, I love this energy. So, I'm gonna speak really quickly about the energy that is around, so then we can get into a really deep meditation and a ritual, so we can activate this energy within us and use it for higher purpose, right? So this new moon is really special because it is activated in the 28th degrees of Sagittarius, and it is said that the heart of our galaxy, the galactic center, is in the 27th degrees of Sagittarius. So this is a really powerful alignment that is kind of a cosmic portal where we can access the codes of our purpose, of our higher consciousness, and determine the direction of our soul, right? And obviously connected with the true meaning of our hearts. So this is really deep, and coming from a year that is a 9 year in the cycles of life, right? There's a question of for ourselves to reflect on of who am I choosing to be and the direction of my life if I now remember who I am after all these changes, after all this shedding of skin that we went through. So we are now in a different space. So honoring that, remember that Sagittarius is a sign of fire, of the spiritual part of the fire that talks about vision, faith, and our purpose. So this new moon is not like sitting in tension from a blinded spot, but from the true vision of our hearts, okay, of our true path, from the experience that we went through and that we lived with wisdom and consciousness. Now this new moon comes in a mature degree, right? Because there's something that is going to be burned, but not from an impulsive state, but from a conscious state, okay? So any dream that has been there, this is a really good time to expand. Also talking about the symbolism of Sagittarius, remember that the sign is symbolized by a centaur that is half human and half animal, and it has an arrow where it's aiming to, this arrow is aiming to the sky, to the stars, right? So now I think this new moon, what I feel is that it's asking us from these changes that we went through to aim for a new direction, to choose a new path, but from our own truth. And today, this alignment, we're gonna connect it with the wheel. The aspect of the Merkaba that today we honor is wheel. And it's really important because whatever we are in, our intentions are today, we want to make them truth, to put our actions and our will really moving on, so we can make this happen in the next 6 months. So also this new moon is in a square to Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. So this means that whatever you want to see it, the dream that you want to be to give birth to, comes from your inner truth and not from external expectations or validations. Remember that Neptune is a planet that sometimes idealizes or dissolves boundaries, and Saturn speaks about taking responsibility, commitment, and structure. So it's not a matter of letting go the dreams that were like not yours, but honoring the dreams that really come from your truth and making the commitment to make them happen. Okay, so also I think that this new moon speaks about whoever you are is enough. Okay, and it's okay to be you. Honor that, and from there, remember that this energy comes from with blessings, with miracles, with expansion, and that doesn't come from outside. It comes from aligning yourself with your purpose, with your truth, and talking about the aspect of will. I think it's really important that Mars right now in this new moon is in Capricorn. It's entering Capricorn. So Mars being the planet of action, will, and desire, and moving from whatever you want. In Capricorn, it's an energy that it's disciplined, that it's focused, that it's intentional, and it's not acting impulsively, but it takes endurance, like commitment. So this is a really powerful combination to really, really make our Sagittarius vision really manifested, right? Anchor that vision into reality, but coming with your will, activating that aspect on yourself and making conscious choices and aligning with the steps that you have to take towards that amazing outcome that is already manifested. So remember, just as a nutshell, that this new moon comes with a green light to dream big, of course, to travel, to learn about something that you are curious about, to have international experiences or connect with different cultures, go beyond your comfort zone and expand your soul. So everything that your heart desires in an expansive mode is the energy is open. So please honor this time, honor this moment that we have together. And from here, remember that we are connected with the heart of the galaxy. So connect with your heart, with your soul, and aim your arrow to this new direction that you want to honor. Okay, so from there, this is the introduction. So now what we're gonna use for our meditation is a candle. Okay, something to light up your candle. My candle says new moon, so I always light up this one in new moons. And you need a seed, whatever seed you want. This is a cacao seed. You can use whatever seed is in your kitchen, don't worry. And a notebook and a pen. So, or maybe a white page, right? To write things, your commitment at the end. I like to use this notebook that where I write some dreams that I have. So if you have a notebook or special page that you really use to write special things, I encourage you to bring it here to this alignment. And with that said, we're gonna get into the meditation. So please pause this video if you want to go for your things, and if you're ready, please press play so we can go together. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes, please. Put yourself into a comfortable position and inspire deep, exhale, relax your body. Once again, inspire, exhale, and now from this space, I want you to relax with every breath you take and feel the expansion of your belly with every inspiration. inspiration you take, and the contraction of your belly with every exhalation. And from here, we're opening this space to honor the energy of this new moon that comes with blessings, with miracles, with the energy of love, and honoring the aspect of our will. We ask order our angels, archangels, guides that are aspects of ourselves in other dimensions to be with us here and now, to remember who we truly are and to honor that we have changed, that we are closer to our true essence, and that this time, with this beautiful moon, we are choosing to redirect our arrow to a new path that honors our truth, that honors our essence. And from here, put your hands over your chest, over your heart. And after all the energy that you're feeling and everything you've heard about the introduction, listen to your soul and align with your intention. Whatever comes through, trust in your higher self, in your I am connection, and feel that intention aligned with your heart, and at the same time with the heart of the galaxy. Inspire, exhale, and whenever you're ready, you're gonna open up your eyes, take your hands down and light up your candle with this beautiful energy, with this powerful intention, remembering that Sagittarius is a sign of fire and the spiritual aspect of the sacred trinity of fire in the zodiac. You honor this intention with this light. And from here, you're gonna take your seed and you're gonna place it into your mouth, and do not take it, just like dance with it within you and your tongue while you are meditating. Close your eyes, and from here, with your saliva, you're remembering that you're putting that intention and your information into this seed, that after this ceremony, this ritual, this meditation, this alignment, you're gonna see it somewhere that you want to expand. So as you dance with this seed in your mouth, with your tongue, with your saliva, with your information, imagine your electromagnetic field expanding with this energy, with this amazing feeling of being yourself. And from here, you're gonna imagine yourself being in a beautiful night, filled with stars. You're gonna connect the candle that you lighted up with your divine spark within your heart. And as you feel your seed dancing within your mouth, you're gonna remember that your tongue is connected with your heart. So are sealed with love, with the energy of miracles, and the elixir of blessings, of what you really are and what you want to see in this beautiful energy. And from here, you're gonna imagine the Sagittarius constellation over your head, in the sky, in the heavens. Imagine that centaur with its arrow lighting up. And from here, you're gonna imagine that this cosmic energy is aligning with the heart of the galaxy. And with your intention, you enter the portal that aligns all your chakras with this expansive and beautiful energy. Inspire, exhale, and from there, you're gonna imagine that this centaur of the constellation of Sagittarius aims its arrow to you. This arrow comes down directly to your soul star chakra. Feel the arrow of light entering your soul star chakra. Bringing you blessings, alignment with your higher purpose. Reminding you of absolute certainty on who you are, and that you are held, that you are divine, and that the energy of the stars and the blessing of Sagittarius is with you. From there, this arrow comes down to your crown chakra, maybe expanding the petals of your lotus flower there, of your divinity, and your connection with higher realms. From this space, this beautiful arrow comes down to your third eye, expanding your vision, going beyond what you thought it was possible, seeing with clarity, illuminating what was once dark or in the shadows. Imagine that as this arrow comes down, it changes into the colors of the rainbow, depending on each chakra it touches. It comes down now into your throat chakra, expanding your voice, your expression in this world, the song of your soul, reminding you that every word that you choose to use, that you emanate, is a key to manifest your reality. And from here, this arrow comes down to your high heart, activating your thymus gland, connecting your throat and your heart, and expanding the power of your love, your higher love, the unconditional love, the love that glues everything together. From here, the arrow comes down into your heart chakra. And when it touches your heart chakra, it makes like a bomb of light, because it's aligned with the heart of the galaxy. So imagine that once it touches your heart, it opens up a new galaxy inside of you. That portal within you where any dream can be manifested, but the ones that come from your inner truth, that are aligned with your true essence. Keep dancing with your seed in your tongue while you do all of this, because this seed is integrating all the information that you are envisioning for your new future. Inspire, exhale, and from here, from this alignment with the heart of the galaxy, you're gonna imagine that the energy of the new moon comes down from all your upper chakras to your heart and expands your intention more and more, with new beginnings, with new motivations, with new miracles that comes to you. And from here, now the arrow comes a little bit down to your solar plexus. And here, we feel the energy of our action and of our will activated. Inspire, exhale, and I want you to place your hands over your solar plexus, both hands there, supporting the power that you have within. And from here, you're gonna imagine that this arrow takes a new direction from your soul. Imagine that this arrow is multiplied, and as different arrows, like being the rays of the sun, of your internal sun, they expand into different actions that you're gonna take to make this dream come true, with commitment, with actions, taking responsibility that you are the only one that can change your life, that can choose your new direction. activating your will, your power. Here and now, you commit to yourself and no one else to honor this seed that is in your mouth, the seed that is in your heart. Expand, expand, expand more this energy. Inspire, exhale. And from here, you're gonna bring all these arrows together, and they turn into one arrow that goes down into your sacrum. Inspire, exhale. Once again, inspire, exhale, and there. Now do an arrow with your hands pointing down. And honoring your sacral chakra. This arrow expands your creativity, your waters. And from here, this arrow comes down to your root chakra to anchor yourself and to bring all these desires, visions, dreams into reality. Imagine this arrow anchoring all this vision into the earth. From there, maintain your hands there, pointing to the earth. Well, this arrow comes down to your knees chakras, supporting your path forward. And from there, the arrow comes down into your ankles, supporting each path and step that you take from here. Align your feet with the earth. Feeling that you're really rooted, connected with the structure, with your roots. And then from there, this beautiful arrow comes down to the earth star chakra, right below your feet. And from here, you can move your hands and now point them to the earth star chakra, pointing down and aligning with the heart of the earth. Inspire, exhale, and here in silence, feel how all this energy expands with miracles, with blessings, with love, with truth. And from here, now you're gonna imagine a beautiful rainbow torus around you. Maybe it's made with different arrows, but all these arrows point to your heart center, to the point 0, where the torus expands and contracts from. And from here, you're gonna take the seed that you have in your mouth on one of your hands, and now you're gonna place it between your hands Put it next to your chest. Hold it with your inner truth, with your energy of who you are now. And from here, we're gonna honor this energy and thank the constellation of Sagittarius, of the new moon, and of miracles and expansion, to bless our seed, to bless our intention. And also see it here, something that goes beyond yourself, that it's not personal but collective. Something that you want to see that expands us as a human race, that expands the planetary consciousness, and that can contribute to the collective good. To open ourselves to miracles for all of us, for new beginnings, so we can remember who we truly are and honor that. Inspire, exhale, and from there you can start moving your head, from one side to the other. Start moving whatever you feel. And start coming back at your own time, at your own pace. Don't worry if you take time. Beautiful. And once you're ready at your own time and at your own pace, you're gonna open your eyes. You're gonna place your seat next to you, and you're gonna take your pen and your notebook, and you're gonna write a letter to yourself as a commitment of what you are going to put into action for this dream to come true in the next 6 months. Whatever your intention was, remember that we are aligning with the aspect of will. So please start writing. I am gonna say some questions that might be useful for you to write down and reflect on them, on the answers, and maybe you can get some inspiration from these questions so you can write, okay? So maybe you can ask yourself while you are writing down your letter, if I were not afraid of failing or succeeding, what direction would I choose? What dream has been quietly maturing within me that I am now ready to commit to? Where in my life am I being invited to expand beyond my current limits? What am I ready to release because it is no longer reflects who I am becoming? What does my soul truly want to experience by June 2026? What aligned action am I willing to take to honor this vision? How can I express my will with integrity, patience, and devotion? And remember that whatever you're writing, this is a sacred commitment with yourself. And you can take your time, maybe play some music so you can finish this letter with yourself. And please, when you finish, seal it with trust, with absolute certainty that you are ready, and sign it at the end as an act of your embodied will. Okay? Remember that your arrow is ready and aligned with your new path. I redirect it with the power and impulse of the heart of the galaxy. So it's amazing what we did together. Please, if you liked it, share it, expand this recording, this meditation, so more and more people can do it and align it. And it's always a pleasure and an honor for me to guide this with you. And I hope that we can do more of this together. This is part of my intention that I see it with you guys, so I can expand more and more my service to the world. So thank you for being part of this. I bless you, I love you, and thank you for being part of the Yo Soy family. Ciao, ciao. Happy new moon in Sagittarius.